We have some more news regarding the upcoming JoJo Gacha game. I'm going to be talking about everything that we do know and maybe some speculation about the tad bits of information that we currently have. Before we hop in, I'm telling you guys right now that even if you're new to the channel, or maybe you're not, and you want to see coverage, news, gameplay of this upcoming JoJo Gacha game, subscribe right now. We're currently on the road to 5K. I absolutely love JoJo, and I'll definitely be playing this, covering this game when it comes out. I'm probably gonna keep this on the main channel, the game on the main channel. So, but if not, then I'll definitely let you guys know. But as of right now, I'm definitely going to. Let's hop straight into this information, though. So this is the official site for what seems to be, you know, the JoJo Gacha game. This is the logo right here. I'll leave a link to this in the description, but. This logo right here translates to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the Golden Hymn. Now, it's H-Y-M-N, but it also translates to the Golden Anthem. There's two translations floating around out there. I can't confirm or deny which one is actually true, but what I can tell you is that there is no official, you know, global translation release for the, like, this is just from what we can translate, right? We don't know the actual there's no official translation for this game, right? But Golden Hymn or the Golden Anthem is what it translates to from, like, right here. Again, this is a site, but you need like a China ID to actually log in. Like, you can continue here. I like this little continue arrow sign, by the way, but you continue here. This says that you basically need to log in. I don't read Chinese. It's just translation, obviously, right? You know, this says to log in. I don't have this information. I don't know how to do that, whatever. But if we scroll down here, we have this right here tells us a lot of information. So obviously we have 5 panels. This is the first panel. So this is part 1 of JoJo, where we have Jonathan and Dio. Then we have a Joseph and Caesar, and obviously the Pillarmen for part 2. And then part 3 covers Jotaro, Kakyoin, Avdol, Polnareff, and Iggy and Joseph, as well as Dio. And then we have part 4, where we have Jotaro, Josuke, Okuyasu, and Koichi. And then part 5 with the Passion Gang of Giorno, Abakio, Mista, Fugo, Narancia, and Bucciarati. So this actually tells us a lot. Notice how Stone Ocean, Jolene, notice how Steel Ball Run and part 8 of JoJo aren't even like here, right? So what this tells us is that this mobile game is most likely gonna focus around the first 5 parts of JoJo, or even the animated series, not necessarily the manga, right? So will we see Stone Ocean stuff in the game? We might see some like art and like references, but I don't think we're actually gonna get content focused on part 6 through 8. Just letting you guys know right now, because again, only 5 parts are currently here. So it's to me, that's actually very interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't go to part 6 or 7, but I do have some theories, which we'll talk about later in a second. Also, you know, these clouds here actually kind of remind me of that scene where Giorno saw Bucciarati in the clouds. I don't want to, you know, go too deep into it, but that could, you know, reveal some stuff as well. Let me know what you guys think about this. Now, in terms of developers, right? So we have K-Lab, and they're actually teaming up with a company called Shenkyu Games. So very, very interesting. There's a lot of information on this page, so let's just hop straight into it. So it says K-Lab announced alongside Shenkyu Games that the two companies would partner to jointly develop a mobile online game based on the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure animated series. So here we go. Animated series. So it seems like the manga will not be included as of right now. So no part 6, no part 7, and no part 8. And distribute the simplified and traditional Chinese versions of mainland China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, etc. The official teaser site is now open starting today, Friday, December 25th. So this was actually announced on Christmas. So right now, there is no plan to see a global release, but there is some stuff that really makes me believe we will get a global release. I really want a global release. I will play the global version of this game, but if I have to somehow find a way to download the Chinese version or Japanese version, whatever the case may be, I'm definitely going to go ahead and do this. So obviously, we have a little bit of information about K-Lab, but Shenkyu Games, right? So I want to go through this really quick, and this is why I think we could get a global release, right? So Shenkyu Games comprehensively promotes the 3 major strategies of high quality, which is good to hear, globalization, right? If I'm reading this in the context in which I'm understanding it, this is a really key thing, globalization, right? Hopefully by globalization, they don't mean one country, two country, they mean globally, right? So this is why I do think we could see a global release at some point. Maybe not the first month, 2 or 3. If you got, like, I currently cover Dokkan for those of you that don't know. So Dokkan, the JP version of Dokkan and global are actually like around 6 months apart, 4 to 6 months apart. That's where their anniversaries, how far their anniversaries are. So we could, there could be an instance of that as well. And new culture, Shenkyu Games is dedicated to becoming a technology-based culture enterprise that creates the ultimate interactive experience. So again, more about this company. I really enjoy what I'm hearing. Shenkyu Games has launched over 70 online games, including Legends of whatever, The World of Legend, Dragon Nest, Final Fantasy. So this, honestly, like, I have high hopes from what I'm reading here. And then a little bit more about K-Lab. Just telling them how good of a company they are, has consistently ranked as one of the top 52 grossing game publishers worldwide since 2012. Honestly, again, reading this, I do have a little bit of, I'm extremely hyped. Now, I know K-Lab did actually produce Bleach Brave Souls, and I think Tales of Cristoria. So for those of you that actually play those games, let me know in the comment section below how those games play. I think it's very important to take a look at those games because K-Lab as a company is a mentality, right? So if they developed Bleach Brave Souls and, you know, published that game with a specific mentality, I think, and when I say mentality, I mean how, you know, how free to play friendly that game is, you know, how that game plays. You know, if we take a look at that, I think it's very important that we can kind of assume how this new JoJo Gacha game will, you know, will be, how free to play friendly it is and all that type of stuff, right? K-Lab is a mentality. So if they made one thing, it's fair enough to take that information about these games and try to understand the mentality they're going into when it comes to making this JoJo Gacha game. But again, I don't know if they've ever partnered with Shenkyu Games before, so I don't know how this is going to play out. But again, it seems like this is, like, again, this is becoming more real. Like this. I mean, it's not becoming more real. It is real. Like this is it. This is officially announced. Right. Back in August, when I made that first JoJo video on the channel, I did mention that a JoJo Gacha game could be in the works since K-Lab bought the mobile distribution rights for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But here we are now. Last but not least, I want to talk about, you know, not only can we get a global release, but when will the release date of this game be? Now, we don't know, but I do have a solid theory. There is a JoJo event called the Joestar The Inherited Soul, scheduled to premiere or begin or whatever at April 4th, 2021. Now, I think this could mean a few things. This could mean the announcement for the JoJo Gacha game. This could also be, right? I mean, honestly, like, let's read it. So, as a summary of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure animation series, we proudly announced, whatever this says, an exclusive event, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the animation special event. Joestar The Inherited Soul, schedule blah blah. The cast of the main characters from each part of the series will come together for the first time in history of the project. So it's gonna have its own thing, but obviously, you know, with big events like this, they could announce certain things, again, like the JoJo Gacha game, or even the anime, like the anime, or yeah, the anime adaptation of Stone Ocean, right? If we could, dude, if Stone Ocean could be announced, I would absolutely love that. I am not one to read manga. I love to watch anime. So I've been peeking at the part 6 of Stone Ocean manga, but I really just want to wait, man. I can't wait, but I really want to wait for the animation. So this could be the announcement for Stone Ocean and for the JoJo Gacha game alongside whatever main event they have planned here. So let me know what you guys think. Again, I am super excited. I really want to see gameplay. If you guys, you know, want to see gameplay as well, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, road to 5K. I will be covering any information I can, you know, get for this game. So if you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.